Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 3060 Ti in the GTA franchise. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers 512.15 at the time of recording this video, and we're not overclocking it, as you can see. Over in Tech Power Up GPU Z, you can check out all of the GPU specs: 8GB of GDDR6, 4864 CUDA cores, and over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, first up we got GTA 3, and whenever you get extremely high FPS, nothing shows up on screen on the menu, so I recommend you to lock your frames if you're not doing a benchmark, but hey, Shift-Tab solves it, kind of. So let's go to the settings here, and we're playing this at the 4K resolution with the high settings, or default settings. It doesn't have a lot of settings, but the draw distance set to maximum. Let's go. And I guess it's not a surprise to see— oh my god, it's so ridiculously fast and broken, because you actually break the engine and the physics if you play at very high FPS. But yeah, it's not a surprise to see that it runs exactly the same as the 3050, I think. Maybe a little bit slower. No, it's basically the same as the 3050, because at this point we are CPU bound, guys. So yeah, although we are at 4K, GPU utilization doesn't even reach half or 50%, so yeah, the 3060 Ti is obviously a beast for this game. Even like the 1030 was a beast for this game, honestly. But yeah, now you can see like— oh, what the actual hell? Okay, we're gonna lose this mission. But hey, well, this is what happens, guys. This is from 2001, by the way, so it's 21 years old. So, as I was saying, we shouldn't really spend a lot of time in this video playing these older titles with a 3060 Ti. We're always gonna be CPU bound. And 20 years later, we got GTA 3 again, but the definitive edition this time. So, we're playing this at the high settings preset with the 1440p resolution, and I'm not touching anything here. Motion blur is already off, so that's great. And also, the DLSS is set to quality. It actually looks really good in these games, so I'll leave it enabled. Unlocked, yes please, thank you. Okay, so that's much better. 130s, okay. You know what? With the 3080 Ti, we might be able to achieve the same— well, never mind, the same FPS as the normal edition of the game. But no, we are actually CPU bound, even with the 3060 Ti. And what is this? Like 50s? This is a 5900X, for God's sake. What the heck is happening? Why is it getting so low FPS? I don't understand. Maybe it's the light, the last settings in the settings menu are just totally broken and are really intensive. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. This is just ridiculously intensive. I don't know what's going on. Set them to low here. And okay, yes, that's much better, but it doesn't look as good, does it? Especially at night. So it does make a huge difference here on how the game looks, but also on how the game runs. And do you prefer 90 FPS around that? Or do you prefer like around 60 with stuttering issues? Because the stutters are way better now. They're way more controlled. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. The pro Crispo is playing this game. Can we actually go here? Yes, we can. But yeah, we're still— sorry, we're still CPU bound. The other guys don't even care, right? They just stood there. Oh no, they just disappeared now. Oh, we got a cocktail Molotov right there, guys. Let's go. Okay, this is actually nice. It's not stuttering as much, so definitely disable those two settings, guys. Yeah, or not disable, set them to low. Yeah, this is alright now. Oh my! Okay, I'm just killing everybody. The police don't even care, so that's alright. So 90 FPS average. Honestly, I was expecting much better here in this one, guys. And now we got GTA Vice City, 3840 by 2160 resolution, high settings, whatever. I can't wait to see how the next generation of CPUs will handle these titles. Like 1000 FPS, I hope. That would be amazing to see. I honestly was expecting those kinds of FPS with 3060 Ti and the 5900X, but no. It seems like you actually need more single-core performance to run these stats. Oh my god, I screwed up. I can't get out of here now. So in this one, it drops into the 300s, which is completely unplayable, obviously, guys. I mean, who wants to play games at 300 or 400 FPS? Nobody. I'd love to see those 1000 FPS here, because the GPU being at 33% usage, well, it means that we'd probably get 1500 FPS if we weren't CPU bound. But the problem is, in this game, the physics also break whenever you are at these frames, so you better just lock it to 60 or 30 anyways. There's no point in getting more than that, honestly. And now, you guessed it, it's Vice City, the Definitive Edition, high settings preset, 2160p or 4K this time around, since we were CPU bound in the last one. DLSS set to quality, and I set these two to low. And at 4K, we are GPU bound. 4K with DLSS. Oh, I kind of wanted that car. God damn it. This is actually pretty nice, guys. Okay, this one will do. Thank you very much, sir. And it's green, like the Nvidia GPU, and it has a 69 there in the number plate. That's awesome. Alright, so we get 100 FPS, basically. That's really good, but it still stutters a lot, as you can see. That's a big shame, guys. These games, dude. Oh my! No! Oh my! That was really close. That was really close. It's very inconsistent. It's still a pretty horrible experience, you know, in terms of stability. Can you have fun? I guess you can, actually. I mean, it's playable, and the nostalgia factor is there, you know, so you can actually have a little bit of fun playing this game, but it's just a really big shame that it stutters so much. It's 1% lows at 43, and we haven't really seen the FPS itself, the counter, you know, going down from like, what, 80 or 90? How can Rockstar release a game in this state when they have released games like GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, which are buttery smooth? GTA San Andreas is next, my favorite. 2160p resolution again, 4K, using the maximum settings. We don't really need AA to be at 3, but, well, it's a 2004 game, so it should be fine, right? And indeed, it is absolutely fine, aside from those horrible frame times there. Oh, is the FPS locked? No, it isn't. So yes, this is an interesting one because you get really low FPS compared to the previous ones. I guess it's because it still only utilizes 1 or 2 cores on the CPU, and it has so much more stuff going on in the world that it's way more CPU intensive, of course, and the GPU utilization still at half. So we'd probably see like 300, around that, 250 to 300 FPS if the GPU utilization was at 99%. Do I want this one? No, I want that one. This is a good one. What did you call me? You know what? Since you are so tough, buddy, why can't I move my mouse instead of the car? That's a bit annoying. Like, oh, he dived. Oh, that's really intensive. The smoke. Look at that. GPU usage going up to 100%, dropping into the 70s. That's insane. Oh, this guy's mad at us. All right, that's what's happening. So he's just carrying us. I don't think my car it just crashed. I wish I could turn my mouse around. Also, other gang members right here, so let's just kill them all, right? There we go. And now we go. Oh, no. Police are here as well. I really want that pistol, by the way, so I'm just gonna get out. Guy's still there. Lot of money here, and the pistol. All right, dude. Goodbye, sir. Thank you very much. You shouldn't have picked a fight with me. What are you doing? Protecting the police? You should not do that. What the hell is that? Oh, it's like a bumper of the car, I think. That's so weird. It's just clipping there. Hello, sir? How's it going? Oh, what the hell? Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Jesus. Hello. All right, we're gonna see some explosions here, guys. That's good. Okay, not intensive whatsoever. 29% GPU usage there for a second. Okay. Alright, there we go. This one is dead. I'm just gonna grab the police car now, and we're gonna do some police missions while we are being hunted by the police as well. But still, I'm trying to do a good thing. Oh, what the hell? How did the guy go through the barrier there? What? Why didn't you catch him and then me? So weird. Alright, no. Alright, we're gonna catch him with our car. Okay, never mind. We're gonna die. I'm not... Okay. Well, that's it for San Andreas. Always good fun to get into it. 4K, high settings preset, quality DLSS, and I'm actually gonna set these to high instead of maximum this time around. Interestingly, the frame time is super weird, just like in the original game. What the actual hell? It wasn't like this in I'm sorry, CJ. In Vice City, right? Oh gosh, the bike was just clipping there for so long. Alright, anyways, let's start counting the frames. Now I can actually move my mouse around while I'm in the car. That's great. And I don't really like this view, so yeah, this is better, I think. Yeah, it's getting around the same FPS as Vice City, isn't it? But now we have those two options enabled, the lighting options or whatever. 1% lows, however, are still crap compared to the averages because, as you can see in the frame time graph, the game still stutters. Alright, let's go to a forest area. I like that the police were just passing by and they didn't do anything. Oh, bushes, yes, bushes are so intensive in these games. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see. So it's dropping to the 90s. Not bad whatsoever, though. And the 1% lows are certainly better than what we saw in Vice City as well. It's a little bit more stable. Maybe because there aren't as many lights around us and stuff. Hello, Bob. How's it going? We got Bob, guys. We got him. He's also here in San Andreas. I didn't know that. Unfortunately, we don't have Jack in this game, but of course we're gonna see him. I'm not sure if I would play like this. Maybe mod the original one to have a little bit better graphics. This area is super CPU intensive, by the way. It's dropping our FPS into the 60s because we're CPU bound. Rockstar, please. What the hell is this? You actually gotta optimize your games, you know? Like, this seems like it got zero attention to optimization. GTA 4 from 2008 is up next. 4K res using very high settings, and I'm not pushing these to the maximum because some of you told me that it stutters more with them pushed to the maximum. Now, one thing about this game is it will probably stutter a lot. But if you lock the FPS anywhere lower than what you're getting, it will be buttery smooth. So we're actually getting insanely high FPS. That's crazy. 190. Wow. And we are GPU bound at this point. I actually thought we'd be CPU bound in this game, honestly. Also, I remember looking that direction with the 1030. The frame time would be absolutely insane. But no, over here, it's just fine. Holy crap, that's a lot of cars. Maybe I shouldn't have put the vehicle density at maximum in this one. 169 on average. Oh boy. Oh, can you turn? What the hell? Wow, this sucks, this car. Alright, so it's actually pretty enjoyable, even if you don't lock your FPS and even if you don't use like the Vulkan API, because you can mod this game to use the Vulkan API and it will perform better without stutters. Yeah, like this, just out of the box, it's playable. It's actually pretty enjoyable. It stutters less than the definitive edition, so yeah. Considering that this game was a horrible PC port when it came out, and it still manages to run better in terms of consistency than the definitive editions. Yeah, that tells you something. What the actual hell is that? So I'm actually gonna lock it to 60 FPS because it shouldn't really drop from that. Even the 1% lows were above 60. And we should be getting a really smooth experience now. Look at that frame time. That is awesome. That's how I like to see it, you know? Well, sometimes it still has a few spikes there, but those are really minor, guys. This is so much better now. Wow. It doesn't move whatsoever, basically. And the GPU utilization is far from being maxed out, so you're not gonna drop from 60 for sure. I mean, this is the way to play GTA 4 on PC if you don't want to install mods and stuff like that, because you can actually have a really solid experience here. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay. He said he's sorry, so it's fine, right? Hello, kind sir. What are you doing? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can continue watering the plants. I don't care. And what are you doing here? Just cleaning everything? What nice persons these are. All right. Look at all of it. What are you doing? I'm just... Oh, right. Yes, I'm with a car in the park. It makes sense. I'm not supposed to be here with the car. Also, look at that destructibility. That's awesome, right? Wow. You should also enable some VSync, by the way, if you lock your FPS, because it will get rid of the screen tearing, which is great. But yeah, look at that. Average 60, 1% low 60. This is... awesome. And finally, it's GTA 5 at the 1440p resolution. I went with this instead of 4K because most people with this card will probably play at 1440p. 2 times MSAA using the ultra settings over here. Pretty much everything is set to the maximum. Advanced graphics are all turned off because these are super intensive settings and I don't think that they look that good, honestly. So 120s. I am a little bit worried that we will get to the engine limits and make the game stutter. But hey, let's move on. Get this car. It's a beautiful orange one. Look at that. Actually, we should go with the other one because it's an Nvidia GPU and that's sort of kind of green sometimes, and this one is good for AMD stuff. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We have a Ryzen CPU, so it's good to go with this as well. Anyways, alright, this is really awesome, guys. It looks so good, even in 2022. GTA 5 on max settings is just amazing, guys. And maybe, surprisingly to some people, it's probably the best performing one out of every game that we tested so far, aside from the first ones, because, well, 400 FPS. But yeah, it performs way better than 2008's GTA 4, and this one came out in 2015 on PC, 2013 on consoles. They did a really good job in GTA 5's optimization, as I told you before in this video, and I just love to test this game because of it, and of course because we get to see Jack. I still haven't killed anybody, right guys? Oh boy, okay. One thing that I don't like about these settings, by the way, is that it makes the white super bright. Look at that. Unnaturally bright because of the bloom effect. It's just a post-effect setting set to the maximum, by the way. And it also introduces some motion blur. Even though the slider is set to the minimum, you can still see a lot of motion blur around here. I don't really like that. I would probably utilize the post-effect set to low or normal to get rid of it. Hello, Jack. How's it going, buddy? All good? Yes? Talk to me, dude. What the hell is that, by the way? It seemed like a line there. Did you see that? It's pretty weird. Yes, I am fine as well. Thank you for answering me. So, we're done here, guys. That's been it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me just see it inside of these bushes. These are super intensive. And, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's awesome, guys. It's just a buttery smooth experience. And now, we killed Bob and Rex. I'm so sorry, Rex. I didn't mean to kill you. It happens. You just spent too much time with Bob. He's not dead. Now he's dead. Now we can rest. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.